So your auto greaser unit is filled through this grease coupler here. It goes through a filter and up into the pot. You can fill the pot till it overflows. There's a little unit overflow spout here. Fill it every day. It holds 2 kilos of grease, so it's quite a bit of grease, but don't let it run out. If it runs out, it needs to be reprimed. Now the unit itself has this chamber is mixed as it's pumping, so you'll notice a big blade wiping around, keeping the grease mixed. And then on the unit itself, there's actually 3 pumps, and this little rubber nozzle here is actually, under that is a overpressure valve, and this is actually a telltale. So if grease starts coming out this telltale, that's telling you that you've got a blockage somewhere. And it's actually a very simple system, but works very well. And also just under that telltale, you've got another grease nipple, which you can manually pump grease into, which will come down to the distributor block and will manually grease all the points that block does. Now obviously there's 3 pumps and there's 3 blocks. So that pump does this block and so on. These grease blocks are progressive, so they grease 1 point at a time. They all get a measured amount of grease. It's a physical displacement pump, so they all get exactly the right amount of grease each time. And if one of them blocks, they actually stop greasing. The grease comes out here to tell you that one's blocked. So it's a good idea to just keep a bit of an eye up here. It's pretty easy to notice because it goes everywhere. So it gets a bit messy, but it's much better than wearing a machine. In the middle here under the pump, there's a little sight glass. You can easily unscrew that. And when the unit's got power, there should be 2 little green lights on inside the unit. Also in there's a little manual push button that you can press for 2 seconds and release, and that will set it in a manual pumping. It will actually go through and do a whole cycle on its own. If you just want to check it's working, that's a good way to do it.